Hi, friends, and welcome to a Friday edition of Socially Distant. And because, what the hell, I'm wearing a collar, I'm Brian Noonan. It is Friday, and yes, I know I look a little different, don't I? Usually, when I record these, I look very disheveled, like maybe I've just gotten up. I didn't wash my hair, I haven't showered, I haven't done anything. But today, I am spiffy. I am wearing a shirt that I ironed myself. I have combed my hair back to try to keep the lunacy at bay, and here I am. Why, you may ask? Is it because today is National Beer Day, and you have to dress up to celebrate such an important occasion? I wish that were the case, but no. To be honest with you, I just finished recording a legal podcast / Zoom meeting for WGN's Legal Face Off, which is a podcast on WGN.com. I know you're thinking, hey, Brian, you're not a lawyer, are you? Absolutely not. Hey, Brian, is your legal advice worth anything? Not the paper it's written on. Then why in God's name were you asked to be on a legal podcast? The question is, I don't know. I think they just want somebody with a everyman's look at the law, my common sense approach to how the legal system should work, and I was able to dispense my legal opinion pretty easy. I actually have been thinking after having watched Better Call Saul that I could just take the bar exam. I don't know if I need to go to a law school. I know there's a lot of unaccredited law schools in California. I could probably get into one of those without even taking the LSAT and then pass the bar exam, because really, if you go to a lawyer, do you know how good they really are? Yeah, they might have gone to Northwestern or some big-time law school, but where'd they graduate? There's always got to be the person who graduates the bottom of their class. I'm just that kind of guy. All right, well, no more legal advice for me. I mentioned today is National Beer Day, so any of you who know me know that it's really taking every ounce of self-control I have to sit here and not go have a beer. Full disclosure, I'm probably going to go do that later. Now, I am not a guy who adheres to all these fake holidays. That every day is a different national something day. Yesterday was actually National IPA Day. Seems odd that it would butt right up against National Beer Day, but I'm not complaining. The only made-up holidays that I actually adhere to are the ones with things I really like. So National Beer Day, I'm paying attention. National Pizza Day, sure, yeah. National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, of course I baked some Toll House cookies. I'm not an animal. National Taco Day, Cuatro, amigo. Yes, I went with 4 tacos. But anyway, today is National Beer Day, so I think I'm going to head out to one of the local breweries. Here's the problem, though. There's a part of me that really wants to sit out in the beer garden because it's very nice here today in Chicago. It's mid-80s, it's sunny, gorgeous, gorgeous summer day. So I want to go to one of my favorite breweries and sit out in their beer garden and enjoy some beers. But then I remember we're in the middle of a pandemic. Now, am I going to sit out in the beer garden? Unfortunately, no. I will get some beer to go, and I will bring it home, and I will sit out in my own beer garden, a.k.a. my deck, bothered by my dogs, a.k.a. the banes of my existence. I'm just kidding, I love my dogs. But yeah, I'm going to go do that today and pick some up. Now, I'm not sure what brewery I'm going to go to. I think, though, I'm going to try a new one today that a friend of mine works for. So I'm going to head out, I'm going to get some beers to go, and I'm going to bring them home. No, in case you're wondering, I will not drink them in the car because that is illegal, irresponsible, and dumb. I will wait till I get home, and then I will drink all of them. I promised you the other day that I was going to tell you why I was at my mom's so much over the last week. My mom is a wonderful woman. She doesn't really ask me for things, but every once in a while, if I offer to do something, she'll give me the passive-aggressive approach to, hey, if you're coming out anyway, could you blah, blah, blah. This one was, could you cut down some wild trees that have grown up along the fence? Now, my mom's 82, so I don't expect her to be out there pulling weeds, but over the course of a few years, these things that I think started out just as weeds have now turned into legit trees with trunks that are about this big and branches that are going everywhere, and they grew along the back of her house. They grew some along the fence, and this one in particular, she saw every day because when she looked out the kitchen window, there it was, and it was starting to push pieces of the fence out. So I was like, all right, that's fine. I'm happy to do it. Turned out this was a much bigger job than I wanted. because also when I got there, I realized all her front landscaping was covered in weeds, which had been driving me nuts every time I went, but she would never let me do anything about it. Long story short, I pulled enough weeds to fill a giant 2-wheel dumpster that the garbage company uses, plus another garbage can. Then I started on the first tree that she asked me to do, and I realized I have woefully underestimated what this job is going to entail. There was a pile of branches that had to be 3 feet tall by about 6 feet long, and then I realized there were all these others. So by the time I finished cutting all these trees down, there were giant piles of branches all over her yard. I was very neat and tidy with my branch piling, but that was it. Now, as you know, I am a man of a certain age, and I'm also a man who doesn't really like manual labor. I can do it, and once I start, I will finish the job to the best of my ability. But given the opportunity, or the choice rather, of doing it and not doing it, I'm on the couch, baby, enjoying a beer. Well, it was also hot last Thursday when I started this job, and my mom was being Gladys Kravitz. She's just looking out the windows all the time, waiting for something to happen. And every time I would stop to take a breath, which I had to do occasionally because I was drenched in sweat, wearing a big Loverboy bandana to keep the sweat from pouring into my eyes, I would stop to take a breath and my mom would come out. "Oh, are you okay? I don't want you to die. Are you okay?" "Yes." "Well, your face is very red." "Yes, I'm working outside in the heat." "You look so sweaty." "Yes, Mom. I'm in my 50s. I'm working outside in the heat. I'm doing manual labor. I'm sweaty. Please go inside. I have my earbuds in. I just want to get the job done." And then at one point she came out, and I had been bent over sawing on a stump. So when I stood up, I was beet red. I was not, I probably looked like I was going to pass out. And my mom came out again and goes, "Are you okay? You need to stop." I go, "I'm not going to stop. I've got a lot of work to do." "You need to stop because my Uncle Willie, my aunt made him paint the house in the heat, and then he walked inside and he died." And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry about that. Do you want me to sign some sort of waiver that says if I drop dead, Debbie's not going to hold you responsible?" She didn't find that as funny as I did. Long story short, I got most of the job done Thursday, took Friday off, came back Saturday with my long tree trimming tool to trim some branches and cut down a few more things. And then that was Sunday, and I went back Monday to do some more. So that is why I said I spent so much time at my mom's. Now, am I doing this as a virtue signaling or some sort of flex or to make you think I'm a better man than I really am? Yeah, all of those things. But really, no, because I promised you a story, and there it is. All right. Oh, we're very far into time today. I know this has taken a long time. Thank you so much for continuing to support this. Please tell your friends, like, subscribe, the button's down there, I think. Have a wonderful weekend. Please, please wear your mask. Please don't get in a fight if somebody asks you to wear your mask. Don't be a mask hole. Just put your mask on if you're going into a business, if you're going anywhere. It's not to protect you, it's to protect everybody else, because as we know, you don't have to be symptomatic to spread the virus. There's my PSA for the weekend. Happy National Beer Day. Go out, get you some suds, and enjoy yourself. Until next time, stay safe, stay masked up, stay drinking your beers, and as always, stay socially distant. Bye.